go under the bed, under the sofa, under the chair. But this is a special iRobot because this is an iRobot that actually will empty itself. This is the one with the dock, not just a regular dock, but the auto evacuate dock. So this is, and I wrote it down, get this. This is a vacuum that vacuums 60 times around the house. You never need to touch the bin for basically up to 3 months, which is such a convenience, an amazing opportunity. You know, we launched iRobot with HSN over 2 decades ago, and that is the reason that iRobot give HSN the best deals around. The incredible Rebecca Wood joins us live from St. Petersburg, Florida. Rebecca, awesome to see you, my love, but also incredible that you brought with you what has to be one of the best prices in America on this model. And I think we have a few microphone issues there, so we're going to turn the volume up on Rebecca in just a second. I think I know what she was saying, though. With a lot of enthusiasm, Rebecca was saying that, yes, indeed, we did launch iRobot over 2 decades ago. The first company to create a robotic vacuum cleaner. You know, everything's changed. We have dishwashers now that wash the dishes for us. We have washing machines that wash the clothes for us. Why don't we have a robotic vacuum? You know, we get tired when we're vacuuming the house, up the stairs, down the stairs. iRobot never gives in, never gives up, always will go to every nook and every cranny, knows where he's been, where she's been, knows where they're going, and make sure that there is no dirt, debris left behind. Pet owners love iRobot. So just to highlight what we are doing on price, we have the features of the high-end models, which typically are $600 and $700 for $209.98. Rebecca, I mean, truly and honestly, this is the same price as an entry-level model.
It is. It is, with all of the bells and whistles that will make your dreams come true. You are 100% right. You mentioned the dishwasher. Well, yes. Now this is like having the dishwasher that puts the dishes away. You mentioned the washing machine. This is like having that washing machine and dryer that puts the clothes away. You're going to go at least 60 days of vacuuming. So for me, that's about 3.5 to 4 months in my household. And we have 3 daughters and 2 dogs. All of us shed. And it's cleaning better than I ever could, and it's all iRobot. Adam, you never hear anybody say, I want a robotic vacuum. They say, I want a Roomba. And now you're getting, as you said, all of the bells and whistles, the very latest technology with ease, but at that entry-level price.
And Rebecca, they did just tell me, I should ask you this first, do you have any other airings scheduled for this?
No. This is the only one I have with you.
That would make sense because there's now, with every order that's been placed, fewer than 1,000. So this is last call and last chance if you want the iRobot. Look, let's do this because there's a lot of great demonstrations that I want you to see. Do me one favor, though. Everybody watching at home, keep one thing in your mind. I know that we are creatures of habit, and I know we do things the way we've always done them. Would you let Rebecca and I send you one of these on a FlexPay? Because it's like $42. Use it. We want you to use it every day. I mean, when I say use it, press the button, let it do its thing. Use it for a month. If you don't think your home is cleaner, I want you to send it back and we'll give you all your money back, because that's what HSN does with our world famous return policy. So as you're watching the demonstrations, of which there are a lot to share with you, just always have that in the back of your mind. If you've ever been curious, if you've ever been tempted, make the decision to do it today. You have got, Rebecca, nothing to lose. What we do know is that millions of people all over the world choose iRobot and never vacuum another day in their life.
Never. And now I want you to hear something. I've got our Rosie right here, and when you hear this, do you hear that?
I hear
that. That is your vacuum cleaning itself. It meant it went out and it cleaned for up to 2 hours. We have 4 modes of suction, up to 60% the suction power of our most popular series. Why is that the most popular series? Because that's our entry-level price. You're getting an entry-level price with all of the bells and whistles. And let me tell you one of the other things you're gonna love before I actually give you that tour of everything and you can see it in action. I'm gonna start it right here from where I'm sitting. When I hit vacuum everywhere, Rosie's gonna go out and vacuum everywhere and then bring itself back. If there's still areas to clean, it's going to then resume at the very inch it took off. Look at how it just glided right over that carpet. Those are those tank wheels we have that go over high pile, low pile, tile, even the transition strips. What you're seeing here is the leg follow. You don't have to go and pre-clean and move your furniture. It's going to follow all the way around. You have those clean rows. So when you walk into your house, you're going to get those vacuum lines we all crave and dream about. You didn't have to do anything. The great thing about this is taking vacuuming off your chore list for at least 60 vacuumings. We always say about 2 months, but for me, that's really 3.5 to 4 months without even thinking about the floors, yet they're crystal clear and crystal clean.
Rebecca, they are saying we are now limited quantity. With everybody placing the final orders, we have around 650, 675 left. Maybe if you've got your phone in your hand, and can I just say, have you noticed that? How many of us right now watching television have your phone in your hand or a tablet in your hand? A lot of us were multitasking. We're on our phone. We're on HSN, QVC. If you do have your phone in your hand, Google this iRobot. Google it, and you'll see it out there. Like virtually every store is a lot more money. We're at $209.99. It should be $400, but that's the HSN price. In real life, outside the HSN bubble, it can be even more money than that. Again, it's not just the iRobot, it's the one that empties itself. That's the next generation where you don't need to, the traditional iRobot, you empty the bin. You know, you pick iRobot up, you turn it over, you empty the bin, blah, blah, blah. You don't do that with this. He goes back to the dock, she goes back to the dock, and you hear that sound, and it just evacuates all the dirt, debris, and dog hair, and it's right there. So, brilliant addition, massive upgrade. We upgraded the features, we downgraded the price, we upgraded the value. So, final calls going out, Rebecca. It's always tempting because we can't deny it. It gives us time back in our day.
Yeah, I can get lost in all of the technology and all of the things that is going to make your house clean, but really at the end of the day, it gives you your time back. And what are you going to do with that time? Are you going to read a book, binge watch TV, maybe just sleep? When you wake up, when you're done watching that TV show, when you come home from work, your floors are going to look beautiful. And it's all because of our patented 3-stage cleaning system. You know, iRobot, remember, we're a robotics company making a vacuum, not a vacuum company making a robot. It all starts right here with our edge sweeping brush, and you see how that turns. It even has these extra long bristles that go out about 2 inches past the actual unit, and it goes into the divots of your hardwood floor, the grout, bringing into the path of our multi-surface brush that we have here. We've got these little non-marring rubber beater bristles, we kind of call them, that kind of lifts, loosens, and pulls all of the debris from even high pile carpet. And then the bristles that will kind of bring those in and attach it. Inside, it's going to bring all of that debris using up to 60 times the suction power. Wow. So if you're saying, oh my gosh, but my dog sheds like crazy, oh my gosh, I shed like crazy, it doesn't matter. Your robot's going to get everything, and it's always technology that fits you. I want to show you 2 things. You can either, Adam, get it home, plug it in, and you just hit the button that you're seeing right there where it says clean. You either hit that once to wake it up and twice to send it on its way. It's still going to go out. It's still going to get all of that debris on all of your floors. It's going to get the fine debris, the big debris. It's going to go under your couch, under your California king bed, under your buffet table. As long as you have 3.5-inch clearance, it's going to reach areas that you always say, oh, I'll get it next time. You can either just press that button, or if you want to be like me, I love to take advantage of the free app. I set it up all by myself, and I am not a technology smart person. My daughter does everything. I did it myself. And you can actually take advantage of it and set up your clean. So that really takes the chore completely off your list. So I do mine Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. You can do it every day of the week. Now what you're seeing is a look here. I'm sitting here, but across the way, across the studio, we have Ricky Bobby. And when I hit vacuum everywhere, Ricky Bobby from across the studio is going to go out and it's going to vacuum for up to 2 hours, send itself back, and if it realizes that it still has area to clean, it will resume at the very inch it left off. If it realizes it's done, it goes, it brings itself back, it cleans itself, and then it will be ready for you to go the next time.
Again, as you see this, the thing is, I know how your mind is working right now. You're thinking, well, it all makes all the sense in the world. I should get one of these. You should get one of these. It's never easy to clean. And as we get older, you know, it starts to just get more difficult. You know, it was funny when I was walking from the car into the building tonight, my foot started to hurt out of nowhere. Doesn't that happen as we get older? Things just start to hurt out of nowhere. You don't have to push this vacuum around the house anymore. Leave it to iRobot. It's going to clean better. I know that sounds rude to say that. It's going to clean better than you or me, but it is. Because you and me, you know, we see, but it knows more. It'll go all the way. It's going to go under the sofa, under the chair, under the bed. It'll go every single nook and cranny, and it will not stop until every piece has been covered. We could talk about the price all day long because it's, I mean, we're at $209 versus $400. We think it's one of the best deals in the United States of America, online or in store. That's a big selling point, right? We could talk about the convenience factor, giving time back in our lives. That's a big factor. I could tell you that I now have 550 left before it's sold out. You see that we are officially limited quantity. That's a big factor. But I could also tell you that with the orders being placed, this is our final presentation. That's been the kind of story of the night tonight for this Friday Night Finds. We've had a lot of the last chances, final opportunities, and it's the same with this. Look, please understand, I am not, and Rebecca is certainly not saying that you can't go find an iRobot for $209 and change. You can, they're everywhere, but you can't find this one for that price. And this is the one that empties itself. This is the one that has the upgrades. This is the one you would rather have versus the entry-level model. So if you take your $209, I can get you that $400, $500, $600 model versus just the basic one. And Rebecca, these are upgrades that are really worthy of a lot of attention.
They really are, and a lot of joy, because it's not going to take your attention to clean your floors. And that's why I say, when I say it's life-changing, I don't mean life-changing because, oh, your floors are clean. I mean it's life-changing because you're getting your life back and you get to bring joy into your life. Here's what I want to show you. I love what you said. 25 years ago when we made our very first robotic vacuum, we said this is a great vacuum to use in between bringing up your upright. And this is a great vacuum that's a supplemental vacuum. I am telling you right now, this is the only vacuum you need in your house. Some of the things that we've done by listening to you, we've added cliff detect sensors. There's 4 sensors along the front there that will detect a landing, detect a drop off. It's not going to fall. I want you to hear something. We have 3 going on right now. Whisper quiet, this quiet. We're always listening to you and changing things. So what we did is we heard from you and you said, it's a little loud. So we went in and we closed all of the gaps. Guess what, Adam? That gave us 60 times the suction power. Now, what is that 60 times the suction power gonna do? Let's take a look, because if you don't have to clean, that's amazing. If it's gonna clean itself, outstanding. If it's gonna go and clean for up to 2 hours, incredible. But it's gotta do the job right? Take a look at what your robot's gonna do. This is why pet lovers love this vacuum, because whether it's the fine hair, the big clumps of hair, the fine debris like sugar, sand, salt, coffee grounds, it's getting it all from areas you don't reach. It truly does clean your house better than you can. And it's never technology you should fear. So you saw me actually empty the bin.
Yeah.
You're never gonna have to do that. You're never gonna have to get your hands dirty. But I do want to show you that I have the bin outside of it right now. That's a sound you're gonna love, because that means it just finished cleaning. But listen to this.
Reinstall the bin, then press clean.
reinstall the bin, then press clean. It talks to you and it tells you what to do. So I reinstalled the bin, I press clean. Now Ricky Bobby's gonna go out and continue to clean my floors.
We love Ricky Bobby, such a hard worker, and never complains, never complains. I'm excited to see so many of you ordering. I wish I had hundreds more to go around, I just don't. So final call is being placed right now on the iRobot Roomba. Again, it's the one with the special dock that cleans itself, that auto-empties itself. It's a massive, massive difference, huge, huge difference. I'm excited for you just to try it, and I mean what I said wholeheartedly. Look, we do it on anything, whether it's a lipstick, a laptop, or a robotic vacuum cleaner. You gotta try it. There's no harm in trying it, right? You can use it, experience it, and if you don't think your home is cleaner, if you don't think it's saving you time, hassle, and energy, you're gonna send it right back to us. And of course, we will give you a refund of the purchase price. I know, as you do, that iRobot is world famous. We know, as you do, that it's all over television, all over social media, all over, well, the world. You have to have one in your house. You'll never, ever, ever have to worry about the floors being clean. People use it. Listen, there are some folks that use it as a supplemental product. It is not necessarily meant to be that. It is a replacement to the big, clunky, chunky vacuum cleaner. And Rebecca, it sounds so harsh to say it, but it will clean better than you or me ever could.
And I was a naysayer. There's a couple things that I was like, no way, because I am a self-proclaimed clean freak. So a couple things. When I first plugged it in, when I first sent it out, I watched it. I'm like, is it really cleaning everywhere? Our robot never is gonna map your house. It maps it's clean. You see, we're here, right here. This is Lucy. Lucy's in a complete, perfect rectangle. It shows you exactly what it cleaned. Everywhere. So in my house, I can see right where my kitchen island is, right where my entertainment center is. I also watched it one time because I was like, there's no way it's gonna go recharge itself and then pick up at the very inch it left off. Guess what? It did. And it's gonna get all of that hair. Before I had mine, I have Thelma and Louise. I'm so blessed. Before I had mine, I could not get under my California King bed. No upright would get under that bed. This is the very first time I have 0 dust bunnies. I just have a perfectly clean floor anywhere. And when I say perfectly clean, I mean of all debris. Go read the reviews. One of my favorite, and I want to show you this. This is a reason I'm showing you right here. Now take a look at that oversized bin. You're never going to have to touch this. Your vacuum's going to clean itself. But one of the reviews is a gentleman who owns his own home bakery. And at the end of the day, he says there's sugar, there's sands, I'm sure there's some Fruit Loops, there is debris everywhere. At the end of a hard day, you do not want to have to vacuum. He sets it and it gets all of this sugar, dust, salt. And if you are a pet lover, you're gonna love this because like my dog Keebler, when she sheds, it's everywhere. It's taking all of those dust bunnies up for me.
It's funny how we're so stubborn in certain areas. Like we definitely want that dishwasher. We definitely want that washing machine, but with the vacuum cleaner, no, I want to do it myself. You're wrong. You got to let the robot do it for you. It's a friendly robot, it's a happy robot, and it will do the best job you could ever imagine. Will you just at least try it for us while we have like 300 left? Just give it a go and see what you think. Because of all the iRobots we do, I mean, this is clearly the best offer because it's the one that empties itself. And remember, the only reason we have this type of price is because HSN, the world's first shopping channel, launched the iRobot brand. And that is a partnership, Rebecca, in closing, that has meant so much for so many years.
And guess what? All you have to do is sit and relax. This is what it's all about. You can see the robots cleaning behind me, and you and I are just chatting, and I don't have to lift a finger. It's going to clean itself.
Well, it's always wonderful chatting with you, the amazing Rebecca Wood, sending all of our love from Westchester, and I'll see you real soon.
See you soon.
Thank you, Rebecca. It's Friday Night Finds. Stay in the ordering process. I'll let you know when iRobot is